A love story you won't believe begins with two people who seemed very different from each other. She was a quiet artist, lost in her world of colors and creativity, while he was a lively businessman focused on making deals and climbing the corporate ladder. Their paths crossed one day at a coffee shop, when he noticed her painting on a small canvas. This was surprising because he had never taken an interest in art before. Let me explain how their relationship developed from that unexpected moment. They began talking, and he learned about her passion for art and her dreams of having her own gallery. In return, she was fascinated by his ambition and the stories he shared about his work. As they spent more time together, they discovered that they had much in common despite their different lifestyles. This connection grew stronger when they decided to visit an art exhibition together. This was a turning point because he began to see the world through her eyes, appreciating beauty in ways he had never considered before. Their love blossomed, and they started to inspire each other. He encouraged her to showcase her work, while she helped him find balance and joy in life beyond work. This unique relationship faced challenges, including disapproval from their friends and family who thought they were too different. However, they stood by each other, proving that love knows no boundaries. As their story unfolded, they taught everyone around them that love is about acceptance, growth, and the beautiful surprises that come when two different worlds collide. As their love story continued, they encountered moments that tested their bond. One day she received an invitation to showcase her art at a prestigious gallery. This was a huge opportunity for her, but it also brought a wave of self-doubt. She was scared that her work would not be good enough. Let me explain how he stepped in to support her during this challenging time. He reminded her of all the late nights she spent painting and the passion she poured into her art. He offered to help her prepare for the exhibition by organizing a practice show for her friends and family. This act of kindness boosted her confidence and helped her see how much he believed in her talent. He was there to support her when she unveiled her pieces on the day of the exhibition. She had a surge of pride and joy as soon as she observed the attendees' adoration. In addition to showcasing her talent, this event strengthened their bond. They discovered that helping one another through difficulties only strengthened their bond and demonstrated their ability to overcome any obstacle as a couple. More than just love, this trip was about development, support, and having faith in each other through all the challenges. As their relationship flourished, they faced a sudden challenge that tested their love. One evening, a misunderstanding arose over a seemingly innocent comment he made. She felt hurt and believed he didn't appreciate her efforts. This was shocking for both of them because they had always communicated openly. Let me explain how they navigated this rough patch. Instead of letting anger fester, he took a step back to understand her feelings. He realized that he had not chosen his words carefully, and it affected her deeply. He reached out to her, expressing his regret and assuring her that he valued everything she did. She in turn opened up about her insecurities and why his comment hurt her. This honest conversation allowed them to see each other's perspectives clearly. They both learned the importance of clear communication and vulnerability in a relationship. By addressing the issue head-on, they strengthened their bond. They discovered that love is not just about the good times, but also about facing difficulties together and emerging stronger on the other side. This experience taught them that every challenge is an opportunity to deepen their understanding and love for one another. As time went on, their love story continued to unfold in unexpected ways. One day they decided to take a spontaneous trip to a nearby city, eager to create new memories together. This was an exciting moment for both of them, as they packed their bags and hit the road without a set plan. Let me explain how their adventure became a highlight of their relationship. Upon arriving, they explored the streets hand in hand, visiting quaint cafes and local shops. Each place they stopped was filled with laughter and joy, making the day unforgettable. They happened into a little park and sat on a bench together, exchanging tales and hopes for the future. They became aware of how much they were developing together and how much they appreciated each other's presence in that quiet moment. They grew closer during their journey as they learned new things about each other. They discovered how to value the small things, such as savoring a straightforward meal or taking in the sunset. These encounters strengthened their bond and served as a reminder that wherever they are, love is about creating memories with one another. After their memorable trip, they returned home, but the magic of their adventure lingered in their hearts. This was a turning point in their relationship, as they started to explore more of what life had to offer together. They began to plan regular date nights, trying out new restaurants, and engaging in activities they both enjoyed, like hiking and attending local events. Let me explain how these shared experiences strengthened their bond. With each date, they discovered more about each other's passions and dreams. They found joy in dancing in the living room, cooking meals together, and even volunteering for local charities. These times strengthened their love and support for one another by enabling them to connect on a deeper level. They started to freely express their hopes and anxieties, fostering an environment where being vulnerable was accepted. They were able to develop separately while staying together because of the trust that was created by this openness. They were reminded that every minute spent together was a step toward creating a future full of love and happiness, as their love story turned into a stunning tapestry of development, difficulties, and laughter. As they traveled, they came to understand that love is about more than simply extravagant displays. It's also about the small commonplace moments that make memories that last a lifetime. As time went on, they faced challenges that tested their relationship, but their love remained strong. This was surprising because they learned to communicate better during difficult times. Let me explain how they navigated these challenges. When disagreements arose, they chose to sit down and discuss their feelings openly rather than letting resentment build. They practiced active listening, ensuring that both voices were heard and respected. This approach allowed them to resolve conflicts more effectively and fostered a deeper understanding of each other's perspectives. They also learned the value of compromise, understanding that both parties must be adaptable and willing to change their expectations in order for their relationship to be healthy. They also showed that their love was a safe haven during stressful times by supporting one another through difficult circumstances like job changes and family problems. By working together and facing their obstacles head-on, they built a solid foundation of trust and resilience, making their bond even more unbreakable. Their love story became a tribute to the belief that overcoming obstacles together only strengthens the connection between two people, indicating that love is worth fighting for. One of the most beautiful aspects of their love story was how they celebrated each other's successes, no matter how small. This was heartwarming because it showed their commitment to uplifting one another. Let me explain how this support worked in their relationship. Whenever one of them achieved a personal goal, the other would be there to cheer them on. Whether it was a promotion at work, finishing a project, or mastering a new skill, they made it a point to acknowledge these milestones. They organized small celebrations, such as a cozy dinner at home, or a surprise outing to their favorite place. In addition to deepening their relationship, this approach fostered a supportive environment where both partners felt respected and loved. They realized that love is more than just supporting one another through difficult times. It's also about spreading happiness and creating a supportive atmosphere. Their relationship was characterized by this reciprocal adoration, which served as a constant reminder that they were both in this together, and that every accomplishment was a win-win situation. Their love story continued to blossom because of this network of support, demonstrating the value of honoring one another's goals and experiences. In the end, their love story taught them the value of patience and understanding. This was evident in how they navigated challenges together. Whenever conflicts arose, they chose to communicate openly instead of letting misunderstandings linger. They understood that disagreements were a normal part of any relationship and approached them with a mindset of resolution rather than blame. This ability to talk through their issues helped them grow stronger as a couple. Let me explain how this shaped their bond. They listened to each other's perspectives, validating feelings while also expressing their own. This open dialogue not only resolved conflicts, but also deepened their emotional connection. As they progressed, they kept these lessons in mind, knowing that their love was strong and could conquer anything life threw at them. In the end, their journey was not just about the highs and lows, but also about the growth they experienced together. Their love story became a testament to the idea that true love is built on trust, communication, and a shared commitment to weathering life's storms together. They learned to appreciate the unique qualities each brought to the relationship, realizing that these differences enriched their love. Thanks for watching.